Greetings, everybody. This is Dexter Kendrick. I'd like to welcome you all back to Dexter Kendrick Soul right here on YouTube. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Dexter Kendrick Soul for the most latest updates astrologically regarding your horoscope right here as the world turns. So today, Mercury, planet of communication, short distance travel, and ideas, has finally come out of retrograde. He's been retrograde in Capricorn first and slipped backward into Sagittarius ever since December 19th. And today, of course, he goes direct. Well, he'll be direct for a good period of time until at least this spring. And so the conversation right now, whenever planets come to Sagittarius, because currently Mercury is transiting Sagittarius, now that Mercury has come out of retrograde, the theme is, where do we go from here? So I spoke about in my last post a couple days ago when we were discussing how what it meant when Mercury goes backward into Sagittarius. We have to take a look at our plans, but not just our plans for today. Always Sagittarius, whenever planets come to Sagittarius, we're looking at what our plans today could be leading us to tomorrow. The sign of Sagittarius is associated with our vision for the future. It's associated with our prophetic insight and our ability to see how our actions today create the landscape for tomorrow. And so now that Mercury is going direct, we've had an opportunity. We've been thwarted. Our forward movement has been thwarted, blocked. Computers have been slowing down. Communication has been a little bit challenging. It's been perhaps a little challenging to finally finalize projects that were just newly began after December 19th. It was appropriate to do so because all information was not available. All information should become available now this week to you if you have been working on a new idea, or if you are taking something off the back burner that now you had an opportunity to revise and review. You should have all information at your fingertips to be able to take it in another direction. Typically, right after a Mercury retrograde, we have the opportunity to see why taking a pause, taking a back seat, taking further review and revising our plans for forward movement, we begin to see why it was appropriate. So take a look this week and see why it was appropriate that Mercury retrograde stopped. In whatever area Capricorn lies in for you, contact me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at Dexter Kendrick Soul. We can talk about what area of life was perhaps put on pause while you revised and reviewed your next steps, or where Sagittarius lies for you in your horoscope, so that you can see what areas of life needed to be taken a look at. When Mercury went retrograde in Capricorn, we had to take a look at our resources, not just financial resources, but also financial resources, how we were using them, and also our intellectual and personal resources, where they could best be used, what kind of structure we're attempting to implement into our lives with regard to a forward movement. Capricorn is all about goal setting. So what do we need to have in place in order to begin to achieve our goals in a realistic sense? What and who do we need to let go of that might be opposed to our forward movement and might inhibit our ability to actually achieve the goal we say we want? And then we move backward into Sagittarius, we begin to see how our actions today craft the steps that we're going to take tomorrow. We begin to sit at the mountaintop and begin to have a vision based upon our experience about what will be necessary to achieve the goal once things get up and running. Well, now things are up and running. Where do we go from here? So don't forget to message me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. My name is Dexter. This is Dexter Kendrick Soul on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Contact me to find out where these places are in your own personal horoscope. I'll be back later on this week with some more movements right here as the world turns. Stay tuned.